What's going on, everyone? It's V, and today we're diving deep into the world of e-commerce, specifically looking at two popular business models, dropshipping and Amazon FBA. We're going to break down each model, look at the pros and cons, the startup costs, the profit potential, and everything in between. By the end of this video, you'll have a crystal clear understanding of which business model aligns better with your goals, your budget, and your risk tolerance. So whether you're completely new to this whole e-commerce thing, or you've already dabbled in one model but are curious about the other, buckle up. We're about to get down to business and help you make the best decision for your entrepreneurial journey. Alright, so let's kick things off with dropshipping. In a nutshell, dropshipping is like being that friend who always knows where to find the coolest stuff but doesn't actually keep any of it in their house. You're basically acting as the middleman between the customer and the supplier. You set up an online store, find products from suppliers, and list those products on your website with your own markup. When a customer places an order, you pay the supplier to ship the product directly to the customer. The beautiful thing about dropshipping is that you don't have to handle any of the inventory yourself. So, we've covered the basics of dropshipping, but let's dive into why so many people are drawn to it. First off, the barrier to entry is incredibly low. You don't need a ton of money to get started. You can get a dropshipping store up and running for just a few $100. Second, you have the flexibility to work from anywhere. And third, you're not limited to selling just one type of product. Now, before you go all in on dropshipping, it's important to understand that it's not all sunshine and rainbows. Dropshipping comes with its own set of challenges. One of the biggest drawbacks is that you're going to be facing some stiff competition. Because the barrier to entry is so low, everyone and their grandma is trying to get a piece of the dropshipping pie. This means that profit margins can be razor thin, especially if you're selling products that are readily available on platforms like AliExpress. Another challenge is that you have less control over the entire fulfillment process. Products can get lost in transit, shipments can be delayed, and there might be quality control issues that are completely out of your hands. And finally, customer service can be a bit trickier with dropshipping. Alright, now let's shift gears and talk about Amazon FBA, which stands for Fulfillment by Amazon. This business model is like having Amazon as your personal assistant, handling all the heavy lifting of running an e-commerce business. Instead of dropshipping where you never touch the product, with Amazon FBA, you're sourcing products and shipping them directly to Amazon's fulfillment centers. They store your products in their massive warehouses and handle all the shipping, packaging, and customer service for you. You get to tap into their millions of Prime members who are used to getting their orders delivered lightning fast. So let's dive into some of the major advantages of selling on Amazon FBA. First and foremost, Amazon handles all the fulfillment. This means you don't have to worry about packing boxes, standing in line at the post office, or dealing with customer service inquiries. Second, you get to piggyback off of Amazon's trusted reputation. This can lead to higher conversion rates and more sales for you. And third, you can potentially make a lot more money with Amazon FBA than you can with dropshipping. And that's a wrap. We've covered a ton of ground today, from the ins and outs of dropshipping to the ins and outs of Amazon FBA. At the end of the day, the best business model for you depends on your individual circumstances, your risk tolerance, and your overall business goals. Dropshipping can be a great option if you're just starting out, you have limited capital, and you want to test the waters of e-commerce. But if you're serious about building a long-term, sustainable, and scalable business, Amazon FBA might be the better option. It requires more upfront investment and effort, but the payoff can be huge.